Since we last saw her, Christine has requested and been granted a 15-day extension on her book deadline.
It's time for another book crisis. I'm in another one of my book crises.
Today's cause for panic is there too much fucking shit going on in my book? The answer is yes. How do I fix it? I don't know yet, but I want to go back to the beginning and fix some stuff I already know I want to change and see if that changes things. I've written so much, I don't remember any of the shit that they talked about in the beginning, so I can't carry through the through lines of jokes I want to carry through and like arcing long game jokes. Nothing carries through, and I know that this is not a first draft Christine problem, but Christine wants it to be a first draft Christine problem. I can't even talk about it, okay? All I could do is rage to Demi Lovato's new song, Eat Me, that I'm in love with. I'll give you a little preview if you haven't heard it. And so, despite Christine's insistence that she would not go back to the beginning of the book and edit in a new idea, she went back to the beginning of the book and started editing in a new idea. I've been going through weaving in this new change. It changes so much of the headspace of my character. La Sorsa is the last name of one of my characters. It autocorrected to Lasers. Imagine his name was like Hades, and it was like Hades La Sorsa. I was reading and it said Hades Lasers. It was so funny. You had to be there.
Have y'all pre-ordered the paperback edition of Better Together yet? I'm gonna have to stop and write the extra chapter soon. Just remember that right now. If you haven't pre-ordered the paperback, I'd really, really appreciate your pre-order. It just is very helpful to my authorhood. It's so pretty, and if you haven't read it yet, I hope you enjoy it.
I'm just having the best time rewriting this scene. It's so much better now. Like, it's so much better now.
Brenda and Eddie were the popular steadies and the king and the queen of the palm.
So I've been working on this fire scene. It's a little bit sexy, so it's been fun to write, but also anytime I write something that's a little bit sexy, the next time I look at it, I'm like, oh God, what was I thinking? And then I would alter it, and then it'd be like, oh, it's good now. And then the next time I'm like, what was I just can't read 60 scenes that I've written. I just feel too self-conscious. I'm like, oh God, no matter what. So I'm happy with this one now. It's time to finish this fire scene once and for all! I'm wearing my Johnny Damon t-shirt, which really encapsulates my baseball fandom. My favorite two teams, the Boston Red Sox and the Yankees. We all love a good hate to love romance. And that's what I feel like the Yankees and the Red Sox are. Oh my God, someone has to write a romance novel between a Yankee player and a Red Sox player. We need it! I did it! I finished the fire scene. I'm so thrilled. Now I have other huge scenes, obviously, but the fire scene, like, that's my Everest. I keep going back to it, but I've conquered it for now.
Oh, I got an exciting email with an exciting opportunity for Vampire Academy, but like it means I'm gonna lose a full day of writing and I have to do it, so I'm losing a full day of writing. I'm trying to stay calm, but am I ever calm? I feel like the Hulk. But you notice, like, I'm always angry, like I'm always anxious.
Last night, edited my favorite chapter of the book so far. It was so fun. I was having the best time. When you do a first draft, you never know what's gonna read well, and you're gonna have to like edit and rewrite it better, and sometimes you do have to do some heavy lifting there, and this time it was light lifting. I had the best time. I am freaking out today! I need to finish my book, because it's August 28th. It's August 28th. And I haven't written the Better Together bonus chapter yet.
Sit if you think Mommy's gonna finish the book. Oh, good. I'm glad you sitted. You believe in me? I'm sorry to put you on the spot.
I've hit an anxiety point where I'm just trying not to cry. I'm about to have dinner. I ordered my sweet green salad. Oh my fucking God, it looks delicious. I'm gonna watch an episode of The Mindy Project and try to calm the down. It's gonna be okay. Hello! I started excitedly editing a chapter heavy on the feels, and I was crying, and then I get texts from Natasha being like, Christine, did you see there's a new Taylor Swift album coming? Did you see there's a new Taylor Swift album coming? This is not a joke. And a screenshot of the post on Instagram for midnight. Oh my god. Of course, this always happens. This is why I tell my friends to please text me if there's Taylor Swift news, because when I'm on deadline, I delete Instagram. I just can't believe it. There's a new Taylor Swift. There's a new Taylor Swift coming. There's a new Taylor Swift coming. I'm gonna be able to edit my book to a new Taylor Swift. Telling the story of 13 sleepless nights throughout her life. And we know that Taylor has so many sleepless nights. We hear about it in all of her songs. Like, I'm up at 4 a.m. pacing, 2 a.m. pacing, 3 a.m. pacing, midnight. I want your midnight. There's so many gorgeous lines about being up all night. Up all night, we're gonna wanna stay up all night. That's a One Direction lyric, and it could also be about Taylor Swift. I'm wearing Taylor Swift merch as we speak. Not on purpose, but because I am not joking when I say like half my wardrobe now is Taylor Swift merch. Anytime she released new shit, I was like, I need it. Give it to me. I have Taylor Swift dish towels in my kitchen. And let me just tell you, I paid $30 for those fucking dish towels and they are the shittiest quality. I am not pleased with my purchase. 1 out of 5 stars. I find that if you're gonna get Taylor Swift merch, go for a long sleeve shirt or a sweatshirt. We're gonna wanna stay up all night to meet Taylor Swift at midnight. So I started crying. I've tweeted 3 times, the album 3 times. I quote tweeted Taylor twice, and then I saved the picture of the album art and tweeted about it again. I don't tweet much unless it's Taylor time. And that is my new Twitter time. Like, my Twitter time used to be the Oscars, but I've kind of like devolved away from that because the Oscars got really boring. Now my time is Taylor. When Taylor is coming with something new, that is when I go to Twitter. @Xtima if you'd like to follow my adventures there. Taylor Swift's new 10th studio album is coming out this year. Yes. Last night I wrote the break into Act 3. Our current word count, I believe, is around 86,000, which is very promising in terms of like finishing this book with a reasonable number of words in the first draft. What? Taste that pink venom. Kat was like, since when do you listen to Blackpink? And I was like, well, you know, I did listen to their one song that was on the radio that I really liked. So I know of them. Obviously, they're a huge band. But if Taylor Swift is talking about something, you best believe I'm gonna get on top of it. So she's like, since when do you listen to Blackpink? I was like, since Taylor Swift was dancing to it. Obviously. What do you think I am? How do you think I discovered Ed Sheeran and the Civil Wars and a lot of other artists? Taylor Swift said one thing about them, and then I listened to their entire backlog and fell in love with them. I know I'm probably said this already, but I've been on constant deadline since last July. It's never been like that before because I didn't have 2 writing projects that was just like bouncing back and forth between. I had my book, and then I would have a break and be able to do YouTube. I finished the 2nd project, so I'm gonna get to actually take a break and actually do things that are not writing for a second. Like, I love writing, but I'm like burned out. I like to go back and forth. I like to do my other jobs. I love my other jobs and I miss them a lot. I hate not being able to make videos. I hate not being able to just like do anything that I want to do for fun without feeling guilty. Some writers can do a balance between life stuff and writing, but like I've said, I can't, especially when it's a first draft. Like, I need to be 110% just like in it and alone. I have to like introvert to the extremes. I just need to be like a loner when I'm writing my first drafts. It's different with the other drafts. It's easier to get into it if I already have something down on paper. I don't know how like authors who write multiple books a year do it. I honestly don't, because I can't be a human and write at the same time, or at least write the first draft. That's how my brain feels right now. Oh baby, baby, oof, you think I'm in love. Hey, I'm procrastinating. Can you tell? I'm losing my mind, but I will shy away from the specifics. I'm just constantly in a state of panic. Stop right there, I know exactly where I lost it. See that? I can't wait to edit it. Like, I'm gonna have the best time editing this book. I love these characters and I love this world that I'm getting to play in. I just hate the pressure meter that I feel on this book. Cause who I am hates you, baby. I have to give it in on the 15th of September because I'm at a breaking point. Like, that's what happens. You reach a breaking point where you have to give it in because you have too much other stuff to do. Like, you literally can't live as a troll any longer or you'll sacrifice everything else in your life, including like your own health and well-being. And you can't do that. There's only so long you can last living in a troll state. Who I am hates who I've been, and who I am will take a second to give.
We hit 91,058 words. Everything is gonna be okay.
I've been listening to the new Dodie Hot Mess. I love it. I'm so anxious that like my own thoughts are disjointed and it's hard to get the story down. Like I'll have ideas and then they'll leave me as I sit down at the page like it's stage fright or something. It's horrifying. I hate it. Like, it's one thing to put words down on a page, but it's another thing to get to the end and know where I'm going and how I'm getting there. And I don't know exactly how I'm gonna get there. And I really wanna just like sit and have a cry about it because yesterday it felt like I knew. And today I feel like I don't. It's literally like fucking every day. I'm like getting whiplash from my own writing mood swings. I just almost feel like I have to sit down and write a flowchart of scenes. Once I don't have this pressure cooker on my head to just make this story appear in front of me, I have all these fun ideas, and right now they've just went like a vacuum came and sucked them out. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna do that flowchart thing. Spilled water all over the couch. She's a 10, but she doesn't know how to fucking close a water bottle. I can't tell you how often my water bottle tops are just not on. I think I close it and I just don't. They spill all the time in my purses, in my backpacks, on beds, on couches, on counters. Everywhere that I have a water bottle, it has spilled. I have just like haphazardly knocked into it and the top has gone flying and it's spilled all over. God damn it.
Will Christine ever master the ability to screw a top on a water bottle correctly? What is wrong with her? Are the book crises finally over? Have you pre-ordered the paperback edition of Better Together? Link in the description with the beautiful new cover. If you haven't yet, we'd really appreciate it. And when I say we, I mean the me that's talking in a weird voice and regular me. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Christine. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Wow.
Finally, 20